Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we'll be reviewing the most affordable F-150 Raptor that you can buy brand new. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Super Ford here in Salt Lake for giving me some time with this Raptor. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And by the way, they have several of these 24 Raptors available for immediate delivery if you've been looking for one. If you have any questions, just ask for Jaden. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. So powering the base model Raptor is a twin-turbo 3.5 liter V6 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 14 around town and then 18 on the highway, with power outputs being 450 horsepower and then 510 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you can either get graphics or no graphics with an entry-level Raptor. This one has no graphics, which it seems like a lot of people like that. Anyways, you can see here with the center portion, you got the Raptor logo. And then popping down below, got the cool headlight design here with the amber lights. You got the marker lights there off to the side and then also in the center as well. Big chunky Ford logo. We've got the double set of fog lights there at the bottom. You got the skid plate protection. So still looks like any other Raptor, which is cool. Now the base Raptor has 35s wrapped around 17-inch wheels in the front and over in the rear. And these are the entry-level wheels. They're just blacked out. I think they look really good overall. And then you still get the huge Raptor fender flares you can see with the kind of like venting there on the side. Raptor style side steps as well. And then with the 35 package Raptor, whether it's loaded up or not, it has the live valve Fox shocks. You don't have the dual valve like on an R or a 37 package. But putting it all together, you can see here from the side, still a really cool looking truck. Now taking a look at the key fob here, there, camera focus now. We've got lock and unlock on it. You've got the remote start function, tailgate drop down, which we'll press that. And yeah, of course, the Raptor logo. And this leads us into the bed area. So you can see this one has bed liner. It's a factory option you can get on the Raptor. It also happens to have LED lights in the bed as well as a full power outlet. So definitely a nice setup overall. And then I do believe the tailgate's automatic. Yep. So on all the Raptors, you get an automatic tailgate, which is nice. And then you can see here with the taillight design, and then you've got the big old exhaust tips there as well. And so, yeah, finishing things up, I think overall, pretty cool looks here with the Raptor. And let's pop inside here. So you can see, got this soft touch trim here at the top, and then more down below. Speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Look at the trim piece there, it looks pretty cool. And then here are the seats. Raptor logo there, perforated all down the center portion. And again, you got those Raptor side steps, so makes getting in pretty easy. You do have a grab handle to help out as well. And taking a look at legroom here, pretty solid in the back. Also have storage pocket, some cup holders, got your heated seats, some vents and all of that. But yeah, just a nice place to be. And by the way, these quote-unquote base seats, they're still really nice for the material use, but also comfortable. And this leads us over to the front. Look at that orange stitching. I don't know if you can see that on camera very well. Lighting's not great right now. Got more of that cool trim there. Blind spot running with the mirror. All of our window controls, front two are automatic. The mirrors do power fold in. Memory seats. 1324 is the payload. And then you can see the Raptor logo there on the seat. And look at these seats up front. Still really nice trim. Adjustments on the side. Got your pedal adjustment with this. All of your light controls, mirror lights. It's the tailgate drop down. Steering wheel's power adjustable. And getting in, again, easy. Got the grab handle, side steps. See what the startup's like. Built Ford tough. See what the door sounds like with the close. Solid, solid. Now notice we've got the Raptor style steering wheel. So I got the cool paddles, got the marker there, the top's blacked out now. And then you can see the stitching there. Got a bunch of practical controls, including steering adjustment, suspension, exhaust. We've got this for adaptive cruise control. You still get a full digital gauge cluster. This is actually standard on every new F-150. I think it's a nice feature to have. But it also shows you you can see like the Raptor information on it, so like off-road stuff as well. And then if you press this button right here, 360 camera system with this, got your parking assist, off-road cruise control, and overall with the infotainment system, it's easy enough to use. Quick response time. We have our Pro Trailer Assist. You can see you've got trailer brake controls. There's a look at that. And then down below, drive line, so advanced four-wheel drive system with four-wheel auto, and you've got 2-speed transfer case, rear locking differential. And then notice over here, we've got our dual zone climate controls, heated and ventilated seats as well. And then got storage there with your wireless phone charging pad. Shifter here for the 10-speed automatic. Got some cup holders. And then this one actually has the workbench center console, so see how that kind of pops out. And then good storage inside with the glove box, or not the glove box, center console. I don't know why I'm thinking about glove box. It's over here. It's got nice trim on the outside with it. And here is actually, I'll close that up so you can see a closer look at that. And then you got all the trim across the dash and heads-up display. Looks like that's standard on the Raptor too. Power setting window, so we'll just press this button and it'll open that up automatically. And then you got 6 auxiliary switches up top, and then we have a panoramic sunroof. So here's a quick look at the window sticker here. You guys can see with the Raptor 801A equipment. Now this does have the sunroof and it has the bed liner added. There's a couple of options, so it brings the total MSRP to $82,065 on this one. But they also have this bad boy over here. So this is the one that I probably should have used for the video because it's a true base model. So it does not have the decal delete. You can see the decal there on the side. You still have the black wheels and everything. And then I'll quickly, before we show you the window sticker, I'll quickly show you guys the hood there with the decals. But anyways, this has literally nothing. Well, so engine block heater, and then I guess bed liner, $595. So this one has the bed liner too, but no sunroof. So then it brings MSRP to $80,740. If you get rid of the bed liner, which is $595, it'd be closer to right at $80,000. But this right here is technically, I mean, that one's still just a sunroof and bed liner, but I guess this one is the least expensive you can order a Raptor, because you can't do, there's no 800A anymore, it's just 801A. And so there you go, 80 grand. That's what you got to spend if you want to buy a Raptor. Well, I've already driven the new Raptor quite a few times, so I'm just taking this back to his parking space, but I wanted to sum things up with my thoughts on the, again, the true entry level over there, because it doesn't have a sunroof. But I mean, close enough, right? $2,000 is, I mean, it's money, but it's, when you're spending $80,000, $2,000 difference isn't huge. But here's the deal. I think that this is, I've said this in the past, but I think this is the Raptor to get. And I also think it's interesting that Ford's no longer offering like a true base model for the Raptor, because 801A, it's got a lot of options. Heated, cooled seats. I mean, you've got a heads-up display now, 360 camera. I mean, this is a fully loaded truck in my mind. So yeah, it's interesting that Ford's not offering that. I guess we'll come back to that in a moment. But why do I think this is the Raptor to get? It looks great. It's the most affordable version of the Raptor. Still has more than enough equipment. And I think it drives better than the 37 package. Now the R has the cool V8. Actually, let's go through here. The R has a cool V8, but super expensive. And then with the 37 package, those new dual valve shocks, I've kind of driven these trucks now quite a bit. So here's what I've discovered. The dual valve kind of goes side to side a little bit more. This stays more planted, which the side to side is going to be better for off-road use. But for on-road use, you want to just stay planted. And so this truck actually, I would say the regular 35 package, it drives the best on road. And so I just think it makes all the sense with this package over a 37 package. I understand people like the stance of the 37, you know, because it sits higher and all of that. But I think this still has a really nice stance. It still drives well. It's still insanely capable off-road, has more off-road capability than 99.99% of Raptor owners actually need. And yeah, back to the base model thing. I think it's interesting that Ford is no longer offering a base model Raptor, because there is a market for that. But I think that because Raptors have been sold out for so long, Ford's doing what any smart business would do that wants to make money, and that is, well, you know, not build a base model, because it's like, if they're going to sell to Raptors anyways, how about they only build expensive ones, so then they'll make more profit. So I understand the thought process behind it, but I do think it would be cool if after, you know, the initial hype with this refresh kind of falls a little bit, if Ford would come out with, you know, more entry-level package. I mean, I'm sure there's people that like would want a more affordable Raptor that's like, and I'm talking base model. So basically power windows, cloth seats, and let's see what else. I mean, they're doing the digital gauge cluster in this infotainment system as standard, so I can't really get rid of those, but no heads-up display. I guess those, single zone climate, no heated, or, you know, heated seats maybe, people always like that. And then just like cloth seats, just a more baseline interior. And then, I don't know, they could probably get that closer to the, and then have like this fancy stuff here, just like they could make like a work truck interior in a Raptor. I bet people would buy that. Let me know if you'd buy that. They need to make a King Ranch interior Raptor and then a work truck interior Raptor. That's what I've decided. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about $80,000 as the entry to the F-150 Raptor.